Good afternoon, baseball fans. Outside of Chicago. We're here for Game 2 of the opening weekend series between the Royals and the White Sox. After a stellar pitching performance yesterday from Keller, Barlow, Rosenthal, and Kennedy, the Royals find themselves with a 1-0 record. And now they will face Dallas Keuchel, the number 2 man in the White Sox rotation this year. They've had some success against him in the past, back when he played for the Astros. He's not the pitcher he was. You see his statistics from last year, an 8-8 record. But the Royals are notorious for struggling against lefty pitchers. We'll see if they can continue their success against Keuchel this year, because they'll be seeing him a lot now that they're in the same division. The first pitch to Whit Merrifield. Strike one. Good location for Dallas Keuchel. Whit Merrifield only managed 1 hit yesterday, bouncing off Eloy Jimenez's glove in left field. You see him there.
First pitch, 1-11.
And now the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. An ugly swing by Merrifield. An unusual slow start for him. That pitch misses inside it. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Way in.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And here comes Mondesi, batting right-handed today. First pitch by Keuchel to him is in there for strike 1. Keuchel is more of a finesse pitcher than a thrower. The Royals need to be mindful of that. He can locate very well. Swung on and missed. Mondesi's first swing isn't much better than Merrifield's. Grandal puts down the sign low, and here's the pitch. Fouled off, still 0-2. One of the Royals' big successes with Giolito yesterday was making him throw a lot of pitches. Here's Keuchel's 8th. Giolito had a very quick first inning. And then the Royals jumped on him after that. Even having unsuccessful innings, they made them long. And now Keuchel is about to throw his 10th pitch of this inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Merrifield. Full count. Alex Gordon on deck. And with one more bad pitch, Keuchel could put a very fast runner on first base. The payoff pitch is fouled off. Mondesi keeping this at bat going. If he gets on first, he could be in scoring position quickly. He was leading the league in steals before he got hurt. Merrifield after he got hurt. Called strike 3, and Mondesi does not agree. He says it was low. Went walking to first when he was rung up. Let's see where this was. Looked like just above the knees. A fair call by the umpire there, and Keuchel has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced today, and here's Alex Gordon. Strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Keuchel has started all 3 at-bats with a strike, and they've all ended in strikeouts. Grandal low again. Easy play. And the inning is over. The Royals go down 1-2-3 in the first again. We move to the bottom of the inning where Danny Duffy awaits. You're listening to Radio Network. Game of the season. In 2017, he was the opening day starter. You see his statistics from last year, 7 wins, 6 losses. And when he's off the field, but Gordon, Duffy sets and goes. First pitch a strike on the inside corner. Good pitch for Duffy. Only 2 pitches into the game, he has an out and a strike. Garcia is always an important out. Probably be a thorn in the Royals' side all season. That pitch goes high, and the count is even at 1. Keller had a great performance yesterday until the 7th inning when he ran out of steam and let a couple guys on base. That's something that Duffy will have to watch today if he wants to go deeper than that. Swung on and missed strike 2. Fooled Moncada on that pitch. A 1-2. And it bounces. And Perez has to block it to keep it from going to the backstop. 2-2. Swung on, fouled off. Lands just in front of the stands, and it remains 2-2. Here we go again with the 2-2 pitch. And it'll miss low, so the count runs full, and Tim Anderson is on deck. One of the best hitters of 2019 for the White Sox. Really for the whole American League. He was tough for everyone. And Duffy needs to watch it here. The 3-2 pitch to Moncada. Swung on, flown out to right field. Here comes Soler. He dives and it bounces off his glove, and Moncada is on base. Soler not DHing today. That is Michael Franco. And he's been working on his fielding with the outfield coach Rusty Kuntz. And he dives for that ball, and it bounces off the bottom of his glove. And Moncada's on base. First pitch to Anderson is a strike on the low end of the strike zone. Anderson has a chance to move him over. The 0-1. Duffy needs to pitch him carefully. He is capable of giving the White Sox a 2-0 lead the same way Dozier did yesterday. And Moncada tries to run. It's a swing and a miss. And Moncada is safe for the first successful White Sox steal of the season. Perez threw that ball, and it bounced into Merrifield's glove. Anderson swung and missed in the process, so here's the 1-2. And he swings and misses again, so Duffy gets out number 2. His first strikeout of the game on the second batter.
The left fielder, number 74.
Struggled with Moncada and then gets Anderson pretty quickly, but Moncada's in scoring position in the process. So Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate in an RBI spot. And the White Sox would love to get on the board early here after only managing 1 run yesterday. The Royals only managed 5 hits. They got 2 runs off of it. The White Sox managed 6 and only managed 1 run. The 0-1 to Jimenez is inside, so it is now a 1-1. Perez wanting it low. Hits the bottom part of the strike zone for strike 2. A bit of a groan from the crowd here at Guaranteed Rate Field, but looking at Mondesi's, it was a good call. Swung on, this is hit out to right center field. There goes Starling, his debut of this season, and he gets it right in front of the wall, and the inning is over. That misplay by Soler doesn't turn into anything. We move to the second inning. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder, number 12.
And Jorge Soler will lead off this inning after botching a play in right field in the last inning to put Yoan Moncada on base. It turned into nothing, and we'll see if Soler can get us back going this year. First pitch is fouled off to the left side. Of course, 48 home runs last year, leading the MLB. And that pitch misses low. Grandal doesn't do a very good job catching it, though with no one on base, doesn't really matter. Count is even at 1. Grandal going low again, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Soler. A big rip but he was over it.
2 balls.
That pitch misses inside, so 2-2. Soler looking for his first hit of the season. Keuchel dealing again. Swung on and missed again, and Jorge Soler strikes out to lead off the second inning.
Hunter.
He's got his good stuff today, and Hunter Dozier, who scored the only runs for the Royals yesterday with a 2-run home run, will come to the plate.
Ball.
Pitch is inside, ball 1.
1-0.
26 home runs and 84 RBIs last year. He already has 1 home run and 2 RBIs after 1 game this year. The 1-0. And that is fouled off to the right side, right by Rusty Kuntz. Fouled off again, 1-2. Keuchel looking for strikeout number 5. Here's the first 1-2 pitch. And he will get it as Dozier swings and misses. Strikeout number 4 there, excuse me.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will step to the plate now. He got his first hit of the season on Thursday. First pitch he'll see today. He hits very well off left-handed hitters and has long since been a bother to Dallas Keuchel. 0-1 to him now. Swung on and missed. He's quickly down 0-2. And the Royals having trouble getting Keuchel early in the game. Fouled off. Keuchel looking for yet another strikeout as she's well ahead of Perez. Struck him out on 3 pitches to end the second inning and will move to the bottom of the inning. The Royals once again struggling to even get on base. Bottom of the second we go. You listen to the Royals.
Leading up for the White Sox,
Jose
the
Abreu
first baseman,
heading further up in the order today because of the
Abreu.
left-handed pitcher will step to the plate. He's also playing first today. First pitch of the second inning by Duffy. Swung on and missed. Looks like Duffy will have to really bear down today to keep the Royals in it. Dallas Keuchel's got some of his best stuff. The 0-1 to Abreu. Strike 2 to him, a good spot. And Abreu finds himself down to the count. See if Duffy goes for the kill here or throws one out of the zone to see if he goes. He throws it out of the zone and at him, and Abreu is on base after getting hit, down 0-2 in the count.
The designated hitter.
And the leadoff man is on for Edwin Encarnacion. Encarnacion DHing today. We saw yesterday when he was batting 5th, Eloy Jimenez got on base, and he was able to hit a double, and Jimenez had to stop at third. We'll see if he can do something like that again here. The White Sox did nothing with it. Strike 1 to Encarnacion.
No ball, 1 strike.
That pitch misses low. The count draws even at 1. Doesn't have to worry much about Abreu there over at first. He doesn't have much speed. He wouldn't dare run on pitcher, so he just has to focus on Encarnacion. The 1-1 pitch, he sets and goes. And that pitch is fouled off, and now it is 1-2. Once again, Duffy dealing with the base runner. That pitch is low, and the only base runners he's allowed today come off of his own mistakes. The 2-2 pitch. Chop foul. Encarnacion staying alive. The 2-2. Fouled off again. Probably shouldn't have swung at that one. But the count will remain 2-2. An ugly swing, and he just managed to get a piece of it. And we'll do it again. Duffy takes a look at Abreu and the pitch. Misses high, and the count will run full. Duffy in a tough spot now. If he walks him, a man's in scoring position again. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And he manages to get Encarnacion after that long at bat.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Grandal will come up with 1 out. The man on first now. The number 8 hitter. Number 7 hitter, excuse me. And with the bottom part of the order now, Duffy needs to go after them. The 1-0 to Grandal. And that is lined into left field for a base hit. Right in between Mondesi and Dozier. And now there are 2 men on with 1 out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
And here's Nomar Mazara. He's the number 8 hitter. 2 men on and 1 out. The Royals could use a double play right now. First pitch misses, 1-0. White Sox in a prime scoring spot now. Now that pitch is foul, so the count is even at 1. And you got to think, Duffy wants the double play right now, because even if he gets the out and gets Mendick out, he has to face Leori Garcia to lead off the next inning. I think he'd rather see Mendick lead off the next inning. Chop foul again, 1-2. Pop foul that time. And Duffy's ahead in the count now. Abreu doesn't have good speed. You need to hit it deep to bring him in.
Ball.
Pitch misses high, so now it's 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 2 outs now in the inning. A good pitch by Duffy to keep things under control here, and now he has the 9 hitter, Danny Mendick. Only his 3rd strikeout of the game. He's been struggling his first time through the order, but so far hasn't given up a run. And this pitch is grounded to Mondesi, gives it to Merrifield, and that's the end of the inning. That threat will not come to pass. Duffy does a good job there. To the 3rd we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Welcome back to the game. Michael Franco leading off the 3rd inning for the Royals. Keuchel will face the 7, 8, and 9 men, not allowing a single man on base so far. O'Hearn, who got the Royals' first hit of the season yesterday, moved down to 8th in the lineup. Franco hits this one deep to right field, but Mazara is there. A quick out number 1 in the 3rd inning for Dallas Keuchel.
The first baseman, number 66.
O'Hearn moved down to the lineup because he's facing a lefty today. The Royals could use a base runner now. And that pitch fouled off. Hits Grandal. He doesn't seem very bothered by it. But that's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. And O'Hearn finds himself behind in the count like many Royals today. Now Grandal wants it high, the pitch. And O'Hearn fouls it off to stay alive. He got Perez on 3 straight. And his pitch count has looked better because of at bats like that. Still 0-2 after O'Hearn fouls that one off. Bubba Starling waiting to make his first at bat of the season, waiting behind him. And that pitch is fouled off also, so O'Hearn really fighting here. The 0-2 again. And it's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
O'Hearn's fighting has paid off as now Keuchel has thrown his first ball of the at-bat. The 1-2. And the count runs even. Very good patience by O'Hearn here. Swinging at the pitches he needs to foul off. And not swinging at pitches that he needs to watch go by. And he runs the count even. But Keuchel gets him now. Finally striking him out. And there are 2 outs in the inning. And Keuchel has 6.
Batting 9. The center fielder, number 11, Bubba Starling.
Bubba Starling, who made his debut last year after many years in the minors, now making his first at-bat of the season this year in Game 2. And he hits it right to Mendick on the first pitch. And it's a quick 3rd inning with O'Hearn giving the only real trouble. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. The top of the lineup awaits Duffy. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Larry Garcia leading off the bottom of the 3rd, so back to the top after only 2 innings for Danny Duffy. He's done a good job keeping runs from scoring, but they've been stressful innings, and this pitch hit up the middle. Merrifield has a tough play. It just bounces off his glove, and the leadoff man is on.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And Yoan Moncada steps to the plate. He got on last time as Duffy tries to pick off Garcia after a fly ball to right field bounces off of Soler's glove. He later stole a base, but he did not score, and now he's got Garcia on ahead of him, and we'll see if Garcia goes. He is going. The throw from Perez from his knees is not in time. And Duffy will once again have to face a man in scoring position. Moncada has a chance to put the White Sox ahead now for the first time. Strike 1. First pitch where Garcia stole was a ball, so the count is even. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Moncada wasn't ready for that pitch. Now he's down in the count. Duffy could really use a strikeout after that base hit and steal. Swung on and missed. He does get a strikeout for out number 1. Duffy's been getting the outs when he needs them.
The batter,
now Tim
7.
Anderson at the plate, another dangerous hitter Duffy needs to be careful around.
Anderson.
He doesn't have to go right after him with a base open. Takes a look at Garcia, and he goes. First pitch popped up. First baseman O'Hearn already there. Out number 2. Duffy's been doing a great job getting out of trouble so far today. He only has to get one more out to get out of the 3rd. Eloy Jimenez. Duffy doesn't have to take the open base now. He can just go after him, and then this inning leaving another man on base. Ball 1. And that's all Duffy can do at this point. He can't hit for the team. All he can do is keep them in it until they can get to Keuchel. swung on, grounded to Merrifield, and Duffy will get out of the leadoff single and steal. So we go to the fourth inning now. Good clutch by Duffy. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Back to the top for the Royals.
The second baseman,
Keuchel has faced 9 men and got them all out, mostly off strikeouts. So here's Merrifield, who was his first victim today, leading off the fourth inning. First pitch by Keuchel in the fourth is outside. Merrifield has to stay patient. They've seen what Keuchel can do now. We'll see how he does the second time through the order. Ball 2 low. And if that pitch were called a ball to Mondesi, we would have had a base runner in the first inning. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Merrifield way ahead in the count. Keuchel yet to throw a strike to him. Royals could use a leadoff man on right now. Merrifield with good speed. The 3-0 pitch is a strike. Merrifield didn't think so as he tried to hit the first the same way Mondesi did in the first. The 3-1 pitch is a strike, and Merrifield still not swinging. Now that the count is full, we'll see what he does. Keuchel really expanding the zone. And here's the payoff pitch. Chopped. Keuchel makes a good play to get it. Throw to first is in time. And Merrifield is out number 1 in the fourth as Keuchel has shot down the first 10 men he's faced.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
And Mondesi will come up after striking out the first inning. He thought he should have walked, but now he has to let that go and try to get on base. First pitch to Mondesi is a strike. And now the 0-1. Keuchel working quickly, swung on and missed for strike 2. The 3-0 count during the Merrifield at bat is the most behind Keuchel's been all day. He's really been pitching ahead of all the Royals with strikes. And that's ball 1. His ability to throw strikes today has given him some opportunity to throw pitches like that just to see if they'll go. And Mondesi fouls that one off to stay alive. Still 1-2. Alex Gordon in the on-deck circle, hoping to bat with a man on. Swung on, grounded. A good play by Abreu for out number 2. Well, they're not striking out so much now.
Alex Gordon.
You see, Duffy is a much harder thrower than Keuchel, but Keuchel is a finesse pitcher. Alex Gordon will come up, hoping not to be the last out of the fourth inning like he was the first. Keuchel now sat down the first 11 men he's faced. And Gordon fouls off the first pitch. Keuchel ahead in the count again. The 0-1 to Gordon. Strike 2. Once again, Keuchel finds himself up 0-2 in the count. Strike 3. He strikes out Gordon on 3 straight pitches, and he is perfect through 4. We move to the bottom of the fourth now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu will lead off the fourth inning. Danny Duffy hoping for a much smoother inning now. All 3 of his innings, he's not given up a run, but he's really walked the line. Strike 1 on the low part of the strike zone. The crowd doesn't like it. Jose Abreu seems okay. And Duffy's ahead of the count.
Ball one.
And that pitch misses low for ball one. Count is even. The 1-1 to Abreu. Duffy from the stretch as always. And Abreu was way early on that pitch. 1-2. Duffy looking for a strikeout. Hoping to get the leadoff man while he's at it. Chopped to Merrifield. Abreu not with much speed. Throw to first. Merrifield took his time. That play was closer than it needed to be, but it was out number one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion steps to the plate after striking out his first time up. He'll come to the plate with nobody on and one out. Strike one to Encarnacion. Duffy coming up on 50 pitches here. This will be his 49th. And this pitch is flown out to right field. Easy play for Soler, and that's a quick out number two.
Now batting.
Duffy doing pretty good on pitch count so far, but he's had a lot of stressful pitches which can strain on a pitcher. Yasmani Grandal at the plate with two outs, nobody on. Duffy looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. And this pitch is hit deep to right field. Soler's behind it. It'll bounce off the wall, and Grandal will find himself on second. Oh.
The right fielder, number 30.
A good hit, and he's now 2 for 2 today. A 2-out double, and once again, Duffy will have to pitch with a man in scoring position. Seems like it's been all day for him. Nomar Mazara at the plate now, and the White Sox could use a hit. They've missed a lot of opportunities today. The Royals haven't even had opportunities. Duffy's done a great job bearing down when things get tough and stopping runs from scoring, and now he'll have to do it again here in the fourth. The 0-1 to Mazara. Bounces into Perez's glove. He blocks it to keep the run from moving over. The 1-1. Another low pitch. Mazara ahead in the count, 2-1. Duffy looking cool under pressure. The 2-1 to him. Takes a look at Grandal. Doesn't have any speed over there. And it is now 3-1. He has an open base. And the 9-hole hitter waiting. That would mean, though, he'd have to start the 5th with Garcia if he walks Mazara and then gets Mendick out. He does walk Mazara, and now it's a force anywhere, and the 9-hole hitter coming up.
Now batting.
And you have to go after the 8-hole hitter there, as now, even if he gets Mendick out, he'll have to face Garcia, who already has a hit and a stolen base today. And this is grounded to Merrifield. Jumps and throws to first. It is in time. O'Hearn almost got pulled off the bag, but a good play by the Royals to end the fourth. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, Royals struggling to get anything going against Keuchel. Jorge Soler will lead off the inning after he gets the first 12 men he faces. Soler, of course, has a lot of success against left-handed pitchers. And with one swing, the Royals might not only have a hit, but a run with this guy at the plate. First pitch of the 5th inning. Strike one. Keuchel ahead again. He's definitely had their number today. Swung on and missed for strike two. On the verge of yet another strikeout. Grandal wants it low. And Soler will ground it. Anderson has it. Soler not the fastest runner. Out number one.
The batter, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier to the plate now. You see the play by Tim Anderson here. Throwing it on the run. Reminiscent of Patrick Mahomes. And Dozier comes to the plate now with one out in the 5th inning. Keuchel showing no signs of weakness right now. Swung on, hit hard. This is belted deep, and Hunter Dozier has done it again. The Royals get their first hit and first run of the game on one swing by Hunter Dozier. And you gotta think right now, the rest of the league is taking notice already. What a hit. And when he hits him hard. Good to see someone get Keuchel's number. He still won't have a base runner, but he will be pitching behind now. Over the bullpen. See Keuchel's frustration. And you have to understand that. He was pitching so well. And just like that, not only the perfect game is gone, but the shutout is gone and he's behind. So now Salvador Perez comes to the plate. Only one out in the inning. Now this is where the Royals have got to jump on him. Perez is a good guy to do that. He's a very strong hitter against lefties. The 0-1 pitch. And it's high. Count is even at 1. Of course, everyone remembers the Kendrys Morales off Keuchel in Game 5 of the 2015 ALDS. They've haunted him pretty much his whole career. Keuchel ahead in the count after that foul ball, 1-2. Misses low. Count runs even again, 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Perez strikes out, and Keuchel comes back from the home run by striking out Perez. His 8th of the game.
Number 7, designated hitter.
Made one mistake to Dozier.
Franco.
Perez way early on that pitch. Maikel Franco now at the plate with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Strike one to him. And the Royals picked him up because he puts up good numbers when he's healthy. But he's had a lot of trouble staying healthy recently. They're hoping Nick Kenny can help him with that. And that pitch is foul. Once again, Keuchel up, 0-2. Swung on. This pitch is hit hard to left field. Jimenez giving chase at the track, at the wall. It is gone. And Franco's first hit of the season is a home run, and the Royals have hit 2 this inning off of Dallas Keuchel. What a turn of events. Still looking strong out there, but now has given up 2 home runs. Franco hits very well off lefties, much like Dozier. Puts that one about the second row of left field, and all Jimenez could do was run to the wall and watch it fly over his head. And here's Ryan O'Hearn with 2 outs now. First pitch is a strike. He answered the last home run with a strikeout. We'll see what he does with the left-handed hitting O'Hearn now. Fouled off. Up 0-2. O'Hearn will be a big part of the Royals team this year, playing first pretty much every game. He grounds this one to left field, and they were shifting him, so there was nobody there to pick up that ground ball, and O'Hearn is going for second. Here's the throw by Jimenez. He is well in there. And the shift bites Rick Renteria, as Keuchel has now allowed 3 hits, all extra bases, 2 home runs, and now the double by O'Hearn. Jimenez in left field was playing so far over towards left center that it took him too long to get to the ball. And O'Hearn finds himself in scoring position, and here's Bubba Starling. Strike one. The first pitch Keuchel has thrown from the stretch today. Right-handed hitting Starling batting against the lefty Keuchel. That's why he did not play yesterday. Giolito, the right-hander. And he's playing center today instead of Brett Phillips, who bats lefty. And he's down 0-2 with a runner in scoring position. And that's ball 1.
1-2.
Whit Merrifield in the on-deck circle. And that's a ball. Very close there. The count's even at 2. Starling still in there. Keuchel's pitch count starting to rise. Number 72 now. And it's ball 3. Grandal saying he needs to calm down now. He's had a tough go of it this 5th inning, but the White Sox are still in it. They only mustered 1 yesterday. They've had a lot of blown opportunities today. They could very well have 4 runs right now. The payoff pitch. Fouled off. Starling doing a good job staying alive. 1 bad pitch, and Keuchel could be facing Merrifield with 2 men on. Another payoff pitch. And Starling way early. Keuchel stops the damage there, but he gives up 2 home runs into the inning, and the Royals once again have a 2-run lead. We move to the bottom of the inning. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Welcome back to the game. Keuchel just lost a perfect game and a shutout in 1 strange inning where the Royals mustered 3 hits, 2 home runs, and a double. Dozier hitting his 2nd of the season, and Franco hitting his first hit of the season, which is a home run. Duffy will now be pitching with the lead today, and that's got to be a big load off for him. Every single inning, he's had a man in scoring position at some point, and he'll have to face Leori Garcia to start the 5th.
Garcia.
He got a hit his last time up and then immediately stole. It'd be much easier on everyone if he could just stay off base. It's a good start by Duffy to get him down 0-1. Perez makes the call, and Duffy goes from the stretch. Pitch misses low. Trying to get Garcia to swing at that one, and he just watches it go by. Count is even at 1. Strike 2. Right on the inside corner on the high part of the strike zone, and Duffy's up again 1-2. That almost hit Garcia. He didn't even move. 2-2. Duffy looking to get the White Sox dangerous leadoff man. Fouled off. He will fight. A very tough out. He was for Keller, and he's being another one for Duffy today. Grounded foul. The 2-2 pitch again coming up. Inside, and the count runs full. Duffy being very careful against the leadoff man, but he can't just let him on base. He has to get the out. The payoff pitch. Duffy's now pitched 64 today. And this is hit to left field. Gordon giving chase, and it bounces and hits the wall. And Garcia leads off the inning with a double. Then once again, Duffy will have to deal with Garcia leading off the inning in scoring position. This time he just cuts the stealing, goes right to second.
Moncada.
And here's another opportunity for Moncada. He's had a lot of opportunities in these first two games to bring in a run. None of those have worked. Here's another opportunity. The crowd getting loud here at Guaranteed Rate Field. The White Sox looking to cut the lead in half. Strike one on the low part of the plate. Duffy looking to get out of a tough situation for the fifth inning in a row. Ball high. 1-1. It's been non-stop stress for Duffy that's got to take a toll on him. He's only thrown 66 pitches. It's got to feel like 100 by now. Pitch misses outside. Nobody working in the Royals bullpen as Duffy trying to work out of trouble. Strike two. Matheny did a good job yesterday taking out Keller before things got too out of hand, and Barlow did a great job getting out of a tough spot. And that ball misses low, and once again Duffy has a full count. Tim Anderson on deck. He does have a free base. Royals looking to maintain their lead. The 3-2 pitch is hit to left field. Gordon going over. And he will make out number one. And once again, Moncada cannot come through with a man in scoring position.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So one man gone and Tim Anderson coming to the plate. Duffy doesn't have to go right after him with a base open again. He did last time and it worked out. Going with the same strategy he did last time he was in this position. Strike one. Anderson hits this one to left center field. Gordon going back. No, now Starling has it out the wall. He misses it. It goes over the wall for a ground rule double, and a run scores. Starling could not track it down. He dove, and it was just in front of him. The White Sox are successful at cutting the lead in half, and now the game-tying run is on second, represented by Tim Anderson. And here's Eloy Jimenez. That pitch missed. 1 ball and no strikes. Jimenez ahead in the count. And this time Duffy couldn't get out of it without allowing a run. This pitch is fouled off. So now the count is even at 1. Anderson has some speed, but it's unlikely he'll try to steal third. This pitch is hit hard, but foul to the left side, and the count is now 1-2. A 1-2 to Jimenez. Misses low. Count is 2-2. Duffy's got an open base. Jose Abreu is on deck. And this is fouled off. Jimenez is hitting the ball hard, but so far they're all foul. A 2-2. Hit hard, but foul again, and we'll have another 2-2 pitch. Duffy probably not wanting to run the count full again. He tries to pick off Anderson at second. Nothing doing there. keeping him honest over there. Another 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled off again. Jimenez really fighting here as Duffy goes into 80 pitches in the 5th inning. His toughest challenge yet. Fouled off again. Jimenez really making him work. 24 pitches this inning, and he only has 1 out. And the count will run full. So now Duffy on the verge of allowing a man on after this long at bat. Abreu has some pop in the 5-hole. Swung on line to Whit Merrifield, and it's out number 2. A hard hit out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Duffy given one there by his defense, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this inning, only giving up 1 run. Jesse Hahn and Greg Holland have now begun warming up in the Royals bullpen. I'm sure many Royals fans are anxiously awaiting the return of Greg Holland. We'll see if he comes in today. He has begun warming up. The 0-1 pitch to Abreu. Ball inside. And there you see him. Holland on the right, Hahn on the left. Both righties. The 1-1 pitch. Ball outside.
2-1.
That puts Abreu ahead in the count. Duffy has an open base. He probably was ready to end this inning. Strike 2. 1 strike away from getting out of it. Only 1 run scored. The 2-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Duffy does a great job there, limiting the damage. Tim Anderson manages to bring in 1 run with a ground rule double.
Leading off for the Royals, the second baseman.
Whit Merrifield leading off the 6th inning.
Merrifield.
Dallas Keuchel with the 75th pitch to start. It's a strike low. He made 2 mistakes last inning that put the Royals up 2-0. The White Sox managed to get 1 run back. Now we'll see how the Royals handle this situation. With their starting pitcher getting tired, knowing their bullpen isn't very strong, they need some insurance, and here's the top of the lineup that needs to do it. Bounced foul behind the plate. The count is even at 2. Whit Merrifield was up 3-0 last time and couldn't do anything with it. Swung on and missed strike 3 again. 10 now for Keuchel.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi will now come to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Keuchel now working his 3rd time through the order. First pitch is inside from ball 1. It's a question right now if Duffy will come out for the bottom of the 6th inning after that long bottom of the 5th. As Keuchel throws strike 1 there to Mondesi. With his speed, if he could just get on first, he could be in scoring position very quickly. The 1-1. Strike 2. Mondesi way fooled on that pitch. Keuchel looking for his 11th strikeout, the 1-2 pitch. And Mondesi belts that one deep to left field. It is way out of here. 3 home runs today for the Royals now. Mondesi getting his first of the season. When the Royals hit him, they hit him hard. Mondesi avoids the strikeout and gets a home run. 3-1 Royals that get that run back. And here's the swing. Mondesi not known for his power. That doesn't mean he doesn't have any, though. Showing what he's got there, 375 feet. Keiko has now given up 3 today.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
Gordon comes to the plate now with 1 out, nobody on. He sees strike 1. He's struck out and ground out so far. .85 pitches now for Keiko. And unlike Duffy, those pitches mostly have not been stressful. The 3 runs he's given up were all off of home runs. Strike 2. Keiko looking to rebound from a home run. Ball 2. He allowed a double to O'Hearn after the Franco home run. Gordon grounds this one to Moncada, and it's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will now come to the plate yet to get into the home run party today. He struck out and grounded out. With the way Keiko's going right now, it could very well happen. He hits it deep to left field. It could have happened. Jimenez at the wall. It is gone. And Soler power has showed up. It is now 4-1. Keiko just can't stop it right now. For the second inning in a row, he has allowed 2 home runs in the inning. Royals showing their power today. 4 home runs. What an odd game this has been for Keiko. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and Rick Renteria has seen enough. We will see our first Chevy called to the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 34.
Michael Kopech, the Chevy call to the bullpen for the White Sox, will come into the game now, a left-handed pitcher. Right-handed pitcher, excuse me. They'll bring in a right-handed pitcher to face Dozier, who started this home run party. The first of 4, putting the Royals on top 1-0 at the time. First pitch by Kopech is a ball. Dylan Cease, who pitched 4 innings on opening day 2 days ago, warming up in the Royals bullpen and the White Sox bullpen. The 1-0. Strike 1 to Dozier. The Royals with a 3-run lead, 2 outs in the 6th inning. They're probably happy to see Keiko go. Even though he did give up 4 home runs. But he wasn't giving up home runs. He was just rolling right through. The 2-1 to Dozier. And that is fouled off. 2-2 now. With this new lead, Matheny might give Duffy a little more leeway at the bottom of the inning as Dozier strikes out. And now we'll see if Duffy does come out. To the bottom we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Matheny has seen enough of Duffy today. Our Chevy call to the bullpen for the Royals. Jesse Hahn will make his first appearance of the season. You see his numbers last year. Pretty weak with a double-digit ERA.
Leading up,
Scott Barlow and Kevin McCarthy have now begun warming up in the Royals bullpen. Encarnacion will lead the 6th inning. So Jesse Holland throws his first pitch of 2020. And it's a ball. There you see the two warming up. Barlow, of course, pitched a great game yesterday. 1 inning, getting out of a man on second and third and nobody out with only giving up 1 run. A good play by Mondesi there. Apparently he caught it before it hit the ground, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, Yasmani.
To see the replay on that,
Rondal.
a liner to Mondesi. And he catches it right before it hits the ground. A quick out number 1 for Jesse Hahn. Only threw 2 pitches, and he'll face Yasmani Grandal, who has 2 hits today. The Royals bullpen looking to rebound this year. Many games were lost last year with the Royals bullpen's high ERA. They had a good start on Thursday with Barlow, Rosenthal, and Kennedy. And this pitch is lined to right field for a base hit. They were shifting, it got through, and Grandal has 3 hits today.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Grandal had it all going today, much like his pitcher was, Keuchel. And Hahn is ahead in the count.
Ball.
And that pitch is a ball. Count runs even. This would be a good start for Hahn if he could get through the inning without giving up a run. Grounded to Dozier, who boots it, and there will be no outs as Mazzara runs it out at first. So Hahn got the ground ball he needed to end the inning, but Dozier couldn't field it.
Kenny Mendick.
Kenny Mendick will now step to the plate. 2 men on and 1 out. I'm sure Dozier would like that play again. Jesse Hahn has to bear down now. A hit and an error has put him in a tough spot.
No, that's the ball.
The Royals have a little more breathing room this time than they did last inning after 2 more home runs. Mondesi and Soler getting in on the party. Jesse Hahn still confused about that call. The 1-0 to Mendick. Strike 1. Danny hasn't done much so far this year. Hitless on opening day, hitless so far today. He'll ground this one to Merrifield. Another chance for a double play. He won't take it. He'll just go to first to get out number 2. It would have been a tough play at second.
Now batting, center fielder, Leore Garcia.
While Hahn has faced his 3 batters, he'll now have to face Garcia. Matheny will leave him out there to face a tough out. This could easily be a 1-run ball game. Leore Garcia has 2 hits today. He had 2 hits on Thursday. Hahn's first pitch to him is a ball. He does have an open base, and Moncada has been cold. The run on second would be unearned. Chopped foul. Count even at 1 now. And Hahn could really use an out to avoid making this a 1-run ball game. And that is lined into right field foul. He hit it hard, but it's just a loud out, a loud strike. 1-2. And it bounces off Perez. Grandal can't go anywhere. Didn't hit the backstop, and he doesn't have good speed anyway, so the count is 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Garcia strikes out. Hahn gets out of the tough situation. We move to the 7th now. Royals up 4-1. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Leading up
For
for
Perez will lead off the inning in the 7th.
Salvador.
He struck out twice. Keuchel not been good to him. Unusual for Perez. He's so good against lefties. But now he'll face Kopech. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0.
White Sox missed another scoring opportunity last inning after a Dozier error. A lot of men on second and third. Strike 1 to Perez. Count is even. A pitch from Kopech is grounded to Grandal. Perez with no speed at all.
He's out.
Moncada took his time and got the out. Leadoff man is gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Moncada will lead off the next inning.
Franco.
And Franco will come to the plate after hitting a home run his last time up. First pitch by Kopech to Franco
That's a strike.
is a strike on the inside corner, low part of the plate. You'd think the Royals would start hitting after seeing Keuchel for so long. But two men have faced Kopech and they've both been out. We saw them struggle a little bit against Cease on Thursday. The 0-2 pitch to Franco.
Ball.
And it bounces and hits Grandal for ball 1. And ball 2 misses to the outside. Franco manages to draw the count even after falling down 0-2, is now 2-2. Swung on, grounded to Mendick. Easy play at first, out number 2. We're not seeing the strikeouts anymore, but we are
Now
seeing
that,
groundouts.
number
Royals still
66.
struggling to get on base. They've only had, unbelievable, but they've only had one base runner with their 4 runs. Ryan O'Hearn will come to the plate. He has been the only base runner with his double in the 5th inning. And the first pitch to O'Hearn.
Ball.
Pitch misses low, ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Royals shake now. They're ahead in the count a lot more often.
Ball.
O'Hearn now up 2-0.
2-0.
Taking some practice swings. Now Kopech ready to go again. The 2-0 pitch to O'Hearn. Misses, and now it is 3-0. Starling waiting on deck. Looking for his 3rd at bat of the season. Hasn't gotten much going yet. And now he'll face a righty. And he walks O'Hearn on 4 pitches. And O'Hearn, once again, is on base.
The batter, the center fielder, Bubba Starling.
Bubba Starling will now come to the plate with a man on and 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out. His 3rd at bat. Maybe his last. Hoping to do something before the game tomorrow. Lefties aren't nearly as frequent, so Starling won't be getting the playing time of Phillips. So he has to make these games count. He's ahead of the count 1-0 right now.
No.
Ball 2. And Kopech having trouble locating pitches now. Walked O'Hearn on 4 straight. Now he's down 2-0 to Bubba Starling.
Ball.
Now down 3-0. He's about to throw. He's thrown 7 straight now. If he walked him on this pitch, 8 straight balls, which would put O'Hearn in scoring position and Whit Merrifield in the on-deck circle. Got to throw a strike now. The 3-0 pitch to Starling. Watches it for strike 1. You got to understand that. He hasn't been locating. Starling made him throw a strike. So now the 3-1 pitch.
Count is full.
Swung on and
3
missed.
balls.
Starling well early on that. The count runs full. Trying to give the bat to Merrifield again. Merrifield been kept quiet so far this season, only 2 games in. Payoff pitch to Starling. And he does walk Starling, and Merrifield will have a chance to get an RBI here. Kopech has walked the last 2 batters he's faced.
50, second baseman with Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield struck out his last time up. Really trying to get his season going. It's been slow for him by Whit Merrifield standards. Crowd getting loud here at Guaranteed Rate Field. Kopech in a tough spot. The crowd's trying to get him out of it. First pitch to Merrifield is a strike. Strike zone's been a bit all over the place today. Frustrated a few Royals hitters and Jesse Hahn in the last inning. Broken bat, grounder to Abreu. Merrifield with good speed, but Abreu beats him back to the bag, and the Royals miss an opportunity to score. Bottom of the inning we go.
Please join.
You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jan Moncada steps to the plate to lead off the inning.
Baseman, Yoan.
He singled in the first, and that's been all he's done so far. Missed a scoring opportunity his last time up. Jesse Hahn is still in to pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball inside.
1-0.
You gotta wonder what Mike Matheny's thinking right here. Jesse Hahn barely got out of the last inning. Moncada hits this one deep to right, but foul. Probably just trying to save the bullpen a little bit. If he can get Hahn to pitch 2 innings, that could be big. Then he could go to his setup man, either Tim Hill or Trevor Rosenthal, and next inning, and then on to his closer, Ian Kennedy. The Royals will be playing until Monday. They have a day off after the Tigers' opening day in Detroit. Swung on to miss, strike 3. Jesse Hahn will get Moncada, the leadoff man. Exactly what Matheny wanted to see. It is a safe situation.
Not shortstop.
So you should see one of the 2 setup men, and then Ian Kennedy. Tim Anderson, the number 3 hitter. He grounds it into right center field for a base hit. The Royals leaving the middle of the field wide open.
The batter,
Tim Anderson now has a single with 1 out. White Sox trying to get something going. Once again, they can only muster 1 run. They're trying to change that. Eloy Jimenez now at the plate. Strike 1. Anderson has speed, so Hahn has to watch him. He missed an opportunity for a double play last inning after a Dozier error.
He's going, running.
And Anderson will go. The pitch misses, goes behind Perez, so there will be no throw. Perez got the first runner that tried to score off him on Thursday, and now there's been 3 stolen bases from the White Sox today. He didn't even get a chance to get Anderson there. But Hahn is ahead of Jimenez, 1-2. Swung on and missed, bounces, and Perez picks it up and quickly throws it to first for out number 2. Jimenez was fooled on that pitch. Perez with a good block. The runner will not move up, and he quickly gets the out at first. Trapped it right underneath him. The ball was out of Perez's hand before Jimenez could leave the batter's box, and Jose Abreu will step to the plate. Anderson leads off from second, 2 outs. Abreu looking for an RBI. Cut the Royals lead in half again. First pitch is low, ball 1. Hahn trying to pitch 2 innings, getting 6 outs. Hasn't been easy, but he's 1 out away. There's strike 1 to Abreu. Perez likes what he's seeing. The 1-1. Strike 2, that hanging curveball. Abreu just watched it, and he's down. 1 strike away from pitching the 6th and 7th for Hahn, which would be a good rebound from last year. Ball 2.
2-2.
A 13.50 ERA doesn't look good on your resume. If you can keep this going, you get a warm welcome back to Kansas City. He will strike out Abreu to end the inning, and Hahn has pitched 2 great innings now. We move to the 8th inning. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Adalberto Mondesi comes to the plate, homered his last at bat to start another 2-home-run inning. Kopech still out there, facing the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Mondesi flies this one to left, and it's foul, and Moncada makes the play. Not a good swing for Mondesi. A quick out, number 1.
Number 4.
You see the matchup for both pitchers today. Both only pitched 5 innings. Keiko gave up 4 home runs, and Duffy only gave up 1 run off a double. Alex Gordon at the plate now. He's 0 for 3. Trying to get his year going. He had a very quick start last year, and he just kept it going. Strike 1. Gordon down in the count. The pitch by Kopech. Swung and missed by Gordon.
2 strikes.
He stays calm when under pressure. You won't see him rattled just about at anything. Swung on. This is grounded to Mendick. And it'll be out number 2. And Gordon goes 0 for 4 today.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler now sits to the plate. He also hit a home run his last time up. You see it here in the 6th inning. 48 home runs last year. You got to think he wants to hit 50 this year. Here's number 1. Soler also puts up good numbers against righties. Strike 1 right there for him. He didn't swing at it. The Royals have a 3-run lead. You got to think they'd like more. Ball outside. Looks like Renteria is probably going to go with Kopech for the rest of the game like he did with Cease on Thursday. Swung on, hit the right field. Fairly deep. Mazzara going back at the track. Now at the wall, and Soler has done it again. 2 home runs for him this game, making up for no home runs yesterday. The Royals now up 5-1. There's that Soler power we heard so much about. Came a day late. Took it the other way. Soler mostly a pull hitter. Mazzara's first steps were in, and then he could just run to the wall and watch it land in the Royals bullpen. And now here's Hunter Dozier, who's very capable of making it back-to-back after already hitting 1 home run today.
No ball. 1 strike.
All 5 of the Royals' runs coming off solo shots.
Ball 1.
That pitch misses low for ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Dozier, swung on and missed for strike 2. Trying to make it back-to-back. You're not going to do it on that pitch or that swing. Swung on, hits it the other way, but right into Abreu's glove. He was the only guy standing there. So the Royals get another run off another Jorge Soler home run. We move to the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Edwin Encarnacion will step to the plate, and Jesse Hahn is staying out there. Mike Matheny wants to stay with this guy. It is no longer a save situation. So we'll see if Matheny just goes with Hahn for the rest of the game. Ball low and inside. Barlow and McCarthy are warming up with the Royals bullpen if anything were to go wrong. Hahn has already had a great game. Pitching out of tough spots. Seems like every inning for the Royals has been stressful, but they've only given up 1 run through it all. Pitch misses outside, and Encarnacion is up in the count 2-0. Strike 1, low part of the plate. Good spot for Hahn. That's been the name of the game for the Royals most of the days. Keep it down. Grounded. Mondesi makes a good play. Encarnacion doesn't have much speed. It'll be a tough play. What a play by Alberto Mondesi. A good job by O'Hearn to catch the one hopper. And Encarnacion is out.
Grandal.
Mondesi has a good bat, but he has a good glove too. And now Jesse Hahn gets the leadoff man again thanks to help from his defense. And Yasmani Grandal, who's 3 for 3, will step to the plate. A 1-0. And this is shot right to O'Hearn. And for the first time today, Grandal is out for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Hahn will now see Mazara after getting 2 quick outs in the 8th inning. The first pitch to Mazara is in there for strike 1, and Hahn is ahead. Hahn has already proven that he is a good pitcher. If he can keep pitching games like this, it'll be a great rebound. Hit into left center field, and Gordon doesn't get it. Bounces into his gloves. And Mazara will keep the inning going.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Mazara has done a good job getting on base today and getting the bat to Danny Mendick. But Danny is 0 for 3. Man on first, 2 outs. Strike 1. There's a bit outside. But it's been a big strike zone all day. Oh, 1 to Mendick now. Hahn sets. And he goes after looking at Mazara. Strike 2. Mendick now finds himself down in the count. Hasn't had much to show for these first 2 games. The 9-hole hasn't been producing for either side as Mendick fouls that one off. A 2-0-2 again. Hahn looking for 3 good innings. Fouled off again. Mendick making a pitch now. Oh-2. Swung on, grounded through for a base hit. Mendick has finally gotten in the hit column. And the man moves to scoring position as Hahn might be fatiguing a little bit now, not used to pitching this long.
Number 28.
And he will have to face Leori Garcia.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
I said they called it the bullpen, Trevor Rosenthal, now that the run that would make it a save situation is in scoring position now. Mike Matheny isn't going to let this get out of hand. Trevor Rosenthal pitched on Thursday on opening day and did a good job getting the White Sox down and out through 100 miles an hour. And this will be a tough out for him to start his appearance today. We'll see how long Matheny goes with him. Hahn had a good game, just ran out of steam there at the end. Matheny might have left him in too long. And now he's going to bring in Rosenthal. Rosenthal starts with strike one. Garcia 2 for 4 so far today. He had 2 hits on Thursday. Moncada on deck.
No.
Ball 1. Don't want to let him get a hit and cut the Royals lead down to 3. You want as much insurance as possible. The Royals do have 4 runs to give, but they prefer not to, as Garcia goes ahead in the count 2-1. Trevor Rosenthal, a longtime closer for the Cardinals, a seasoned veteran. He's cool under pressure. Strike 2.
We're playing 2-2.
Takes a look over at Mazzara. Swung on and missed. Garcia swings at a very bad pitch, and the inning is over. Oh, you're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jimmy Cordero making his first appearance of the season. After Kopech gave up a home run to Soler last inning, Renteria has seen it up. And Salvador Perez will lead off the ninth. He's 0 for 3 today.
Salvador Perez.
Swung on, he hits this hard to left field. Jimenez going back again. He stops on the track, and it is out number 1. It looked like we were going to have another one there, but it ran out of steam, and Perez is 0 for 4 today.
Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco will come to the plate, hitting a home run earlier today. 1 for 3. That home run is his only hit so far this season. Grandal makes the call, and it bounces low. Grandal couldn't hang on to it, and Franco is ahead in the count. All Cordero has to do is just stop the bleeding. His team is already down 4 runs. And he's facing the bottom part of the order. That's strike 1 to Franco. Jace Fry and Kelvin Herrera, a former Royal, warming up in the White Sox bullpen. Oh, 1-1.
No.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Franco looking for his second hit of the game. 1 out in the 9th.
Ball.
And he did not go. He's now up 3-1. The third pitcher the Royals have seen today. Keuchel and then Kopech, and now Cordero.
Ball 4.
And Cordero will walk Franco.
Now batting.
Franco walked
Number
3 times on
66.
Thursday, and now he's walked again. And Ryan O'Hearn will come to the plate, facing a righty. He had a double off Keuchel. He's better off righties, though. This pitch is chopped foul. Cordero now up 0-1, man on first. 1 out. O'Hearn swings and misses on a pitch outside. Bubba Starling waiting in the on-deck circle. Having one more chance to get a hit.
Ball.
Pitch misses low for ball 1. He will have the chance as long as O'Hearn doesn't hit into a double play. And that's what Cordero will be looking for right now. Swung on and missed strike 3. Out number 2. O'Hearn goes down. Then Starling will now come out with 2 outs and a man on first.
Number 11, Bubba Starling.
A lot of arm action from Cordero. Somewhat of a right-handed Chris Sale, the way he throws. And now Bubba Starling comes up.
Ball.
Pitch misses high, ball one. Of course, not as refined as Chris Sale. Starling trying to make an impression. He had a strong start last year and then just fell off the rest of the season. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Royals looking to win their first 2 ball games of the season.
Ball.
Starling up 2-1.
2-1.
They have a 4-run lead going into the 9th.
No.
Starling moved a little bit. He did not swing. And now it's 3-1. Merrifield on deck. Merrifield not having a good day. He got 1 hit on Thursday. He has not hit so far today. A 3-1 to Starling.
Ball 4.
And Starling walks. He won't get a hit today, but he will be on base as Franco moves over into scoring position. And Starling takes his place at first base.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
With Merrifield coming in, Starling once again gives the bat to him. He's 0 for 4 today. A hit could bring in Franco. Extend the Royals' lead to 5.
No.
Ball 1. Merrifield probably looking for something to just get him started. His only hit came off a botched play by Eloy Jimenez in left field. Now the count is 1-1. Swung on, hit to right field. Mazzara is there. Merrifield goes 0 for 5. But the Royals are up 5-1 going into the bottom of the 9th, looking for their second straight win. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jan Moncada will lead off the 9th inning. Trevor Rosenthal will stay in there, hopefully to finish the game.
Ball. No.
Barlow and McCarthy still warming up in the bullpen in case things get a little tough for Rosenthal. Of course, if a man got to scoring position, it would be a save situation, which would open the door for Kennedy, possibly. Ball 2. Rosenthal did a good job with Garcia to end the last inning. Now facing the number 2 hitter, Moncada. Moncada heading the count 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
1 strike.
Rosenthal looking for a second baseball life, trying to stay in the show. He made the team out of spring training, and he's showing why. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 now.
Ball.
Misses for ball 3, and the count runs full.
Full count.
Tim Anderson, who got a hit last time up, in the on-deck circle, if Moncada gets on base. And you like to have Anderson up with a man on. And Moncada fouls it off. The payoff pitch again by Rosenthal.
Down.
And it misses low, and Anderson will get the bat with a man on base.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Anderson stepping to the plate. He's 2 for 4 today, a double and a single. He scored an RBI on that ground rule double. Run. First pitch to Anderson. Strike 1. Putting him ahead immediately. Like this, and Trevor Rosenthal, they also got it with Holland. Holland yet to pitch this season. Only 2 games in. Rosenthal showing his stuff. 1-1, looking for his first out of the inning. Swung on, grounded to Mondesi. Here's a chance for a double play to Merrifield and to O'Hearn. And Anderson does hit into a double play. And Rosenthal goes from no outs to 2 outs just like that.
The batter, number 74.
Exactly what he wanted. He pitches it low. That goes right to Mondesi, the turn by Merrifield. And a good throw to O'Hearn finishes it off. Anderson with some speed, but that play developed very quickly. Eloy Jimenez, now the last chance for the White Sox. He's 0 for 4 today. Struck out his last time up. Rosenthal looking to end this game, getting the last 4 outs.
Ball. 1-0.
First pitch is a ball to Jimenez.
Ball.
Second pitch, also a ball. Bounces off of Perez's leg. The 2-0 now.
Ball 3.
Ball 3, and Jimenez goes up in the count.
No strike.
Rosenthal on the verge of letting another man on base. The 3-0. Swung on line to the left field. Gordon slides and ends the game. There's the Gold Glover there. The Royals are now 2-0 to start the season. A good start by Duffy, getting out of a lot of tough situations, only giving up 1 run. And then Hahn pitching a great game, and Rosenthal finishing it out. This copyrighted telecast is presented on authority of the Kansas City Royals. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Kansas City Royals Baseball Corporation. Our final line score, the Royals with 5 runs off 6 hits, 1 error. The White Sox with 1 run off 10 hits and no errors. Royals scoring 2 in the 5th and 6th, 1 in the 8th. White Sox scoring 1 in the 5th. We leave you with the highlights of the game now. You've been listening to the Royals Radio
Our
Network.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Duffy. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.